Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations...
It's Kane! He's missed, but not by that far.
Kane usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And he's away. Now that tries a shot! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. One 0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Sparta Rotterdam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Opts for safety. Donatoni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he cuts out the supply. Kane. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Owen! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Kane. It's Kane! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And another try! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This their second corner of the game. Rice gets it clear. He won't be happy with that one. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mateus. Roberto Carlos. Donatoni. Flings it across. And he was alert to it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no...
Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good take in a good area. Roberto Carlos. And Donatoni. And they can counter here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Takes a shot! Kane is the guilty party there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Kane is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's picked it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. He shifted it to the flank. Could move up a gear here. Roberto Carlos. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Carlos just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Manchester United have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. That gets things going for the second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. And this is Neymar. And he's straight offside. Owen. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Cafu. Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Can he get onto this? Messi. It's a searching pass. He can run onto that. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that wasn't far away. Played out to the right. Now it's Donadoni. And the finish! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United are now luxury. He's having a shot! Howson gets a foot in here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Donatoni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Rice. Great vision. And he plays one through. It's Roberto Carlos! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Cafu. Rijkaard. Sparta Rotterdam looking to pass their way through.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Messi cuts it out. Cafu. And it's Messi. Pedri. Cafu. And it's Pedri.
Pretty robust defending.
Donatoni. Looking for the run. Mateus in acres of space out wide. Ah, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Donatoni receives it in a good position here. Ah, such a clever touch. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, that's neat. It's Donatoni! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rijkaard powering forward here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar. He's having a go! And that would have won it. Now it's Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Time and again they are repelled. He's in a great position here. Lovely bit of skill. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's Raul. Can he get it through? Raul plays it in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And that will be the final act. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it a
big chance! Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Rice. They're urging him to shoot. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. And another try! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Donadoni charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that's nice. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Donadoni. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's come loose. Well read, and the danger is averted. Still goalless at the moment. Rice. Decent progress down the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chance here to counter. Galatasaray look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mateus, and here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! You don't keep those out. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Manchester United are in front now. The game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van Dijk is the guilty party there. And it's Rice. Ah, such a clever touch. Zanetti stood his ground strongly. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
He's got tall. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chouameni gets it clear. That's a sharp pass. Zanetti makes the interception. Donadoni. Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Plays in a cross. Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And if you have just joined us, still just... Mateus! Terrific from Mateus! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Floated through. Oh, sweet feet. And he's been shifted off it. Played into the middle. He's in a great position here. He's through, now is he in? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Van Dijk. Olise. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Referee's given a throw. Valverde with the cross. Cleared away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Good ball, good take. Valverde. Carvajal. For Valverde. Haaland. And it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! He's scored! The second half sparks straight into life. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And they can counter here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He has a look up. And it's hoisted clear.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Olise, the ball goes in. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. Cherki played out towards the right wing. And here's the chance to counter. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Zanetti gets it away.
Galatasaray really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, good spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Cherki. Now, can they get him away? A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Matteo, he's going for goal! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Pinches it off him. Nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Plays a sharp little ball here. An instinctive... He gets big! No mistake! Galatasaray are back in business. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And it's Zanetti. Bout of passing here. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Neymar with the short one. And the shot is having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Great chance! In he goes again. Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen,
He's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And time is up. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, Bojan Kurkic set a number of goal-scoring records in his youth, and you can still see in him the qualities that made him such a phenomenon at that level. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Mateus. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Searching pass he's played there. Mateus. And Donadoni.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Xavi Alonso.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, just skips, can he finish? It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bojan. Nicely weighted ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bojan. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great chance! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run. Now it's Roberto Carlos. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Flamengo have reclaimed it. And here's Bojan. Oh, cracking ball. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos. Lovely bit of skill. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. Pings in. It's a mighty effort! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thanks. Oh, shooting chance! Roberto Carlos. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Onana has given away a free kick. Well, that has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Tomori. Scholes. And it's Mendy. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Harrison did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Roberto Carlos. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way. Passing is crisp and sharp. Has a look and plays it forward. And they win it back again. Donatoni. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back underway. Chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Flamengo with the corner, there first. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now, for some...
He gets big! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. This for the lead. One 0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's had it nicked away. He is through here. Oh, important interception. Zanetti. Matteus knocks it into space, and he's onside. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, easy pickings there. Aimed beyond the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Donadoni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's played through for him. Well read, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lovely passing, lovely movement. Chance for a shot! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. He's having a shot! Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, the way the ball sat up, he thought he had a decent chance, and to be honest, so did the rest of us.
Van Dijk with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And he's lifted it over.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Strokes it back. And that's a dangerous... Great chance! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. And the flag has... Can he finish? And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That is lovely. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's there to retrieve it. Played out wide. Looking for options for movement. Mateus finds himself offside. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Now Cruyff. And it's Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
That's a sharp pass. And the through ball. He's onside. He's found a way through. Delivers with whip. And that is expertly dealt with. Yamal. And it's Roberto Carlos. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. The ball goes in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
No way through, so back it comes. Pedri! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Donatoni. Yamal. And that is a little undercooked. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Here we go again then. Mateus. And this is Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well played. Thuram. So what can they make of this? Pedri. And this is Cruyff. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Gets a good foot in there. Pirlo. And that has put paid to that. Roberto Carlos. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out. Well played. Face to face with the keeper. And he shoots! And how did he not make it 4?
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Neymar. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, sweet feet. There's the shot! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Quality ball. And this is Cruyff. And this is Hullet. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink.
Roberto Carlos! Oh, denied at the last. Arsenal have their second corner now. He's had a shot! Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Played out to the left flank. Grealish. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Plays a sharp little ball here. There's no flag. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. And Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ibrahimovic! And it's headed over. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Mateus. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Henderson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's only too happy to take that back. And a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And now... Oh, they could be caught out here! And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is simply terrific. Finished with beautiful deftness.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just...
Real chance! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Mateus. That's tidy. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's lost his man here. Akanji is there, and he can get that clear. Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Donatoni. Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. And he's straight offside. De Gea claims comfortably. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Villarreal deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. And it's Rice. Oh, this is a great position. Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That ball looks a good one. He might be in here. There's the shot! Glorious! A finish of true class! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now, who's going to be first to this? Could be danger here. And that is going out for a goal kick. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Rice, and that is a little undercooked. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. Keeper's got good distance on that. Henderson calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, this looks sharp. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Mateus, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Rice. Henderson spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos. Chance here to counter. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Neymar. The message is clear. None shall pass. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. Takes a shot. Mateus. Manchester United with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Out towards the flank.
Oh, great feat, that.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Aimed forwards. Jordan Henderson. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to pass it through. Showing good feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Has a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Mateus for Messi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Neymar. Oh. Mbappe! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And it's been taken short. Delivery from Mbappe. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's found a way through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. That's a quick free kick. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He has found the way through. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Knocks it into space. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. It's Neymar!
Neymar really had a clever trick too.
And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last.
It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Mohamed Salah is flagged offside. And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? Donadoni gets into some space. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, cracking ball. Searching pass he's played there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Matthäus.
Well, not the worst attempt.
Real chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Lam. And it's Rodri. Ambitious ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi. Matthäus gets a foot in here. Matthäus running with the ball. He's away! It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Hullet. And he cuts out the supply. Matthäus. Can he spark a counter here? Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Spread out to the left. Takes aim and crosses.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Rodri. Roberto Carlos. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a good run down the left. Now this tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. A probing pass. Harrison gets over and intercepts. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Cleared away. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's tidy.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Oh, well played. Nesta. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. Oh, they can break here. Tries to play it through. De Gea claims comfortably. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some resolute defending there. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been slipped through. And a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And it's Roberto Carlos. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Lovely pass, but Mbappe! Donatoni has found the net here, of course. Mateus, he's through here. Now it's Donatoni. Lovely feet. Danger averted for now.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Cross goes in. Goes for a shot! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Mbappe. He's tried one! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Donadoni tries making a foray down the right. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Referee has just said play on. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chooses to go back. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's nice.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up.
And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? That was superb goalkeeping.
Mateus really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Szoboszlai looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Pretty robust defending.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Szoboszlai looking for the run. Now Mbappe is on his own. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Well, it didn't look good for a while. It's Neymar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Neymar really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Threads one in. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? Aimed beyond the defence. Raul. Showing good feet. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe. Here's Rodri. It's a searching pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now he's off and running. Cannavaro cuts it out. 2 minutes to be added on.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he has been fouled there. And that's that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. Mateus. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in, spread neatly. Lovely bit of skill. Donadoni. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tonali.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to pass it through. And that is expertly dealt with. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. Now it's Tonali. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. A probing pass. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Donadoni. Oh, that is shot at goal! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, no. No circumventing this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Engages and forces him off the ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, can they get him away? Marquinhos. Tonali.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's played in. Tries to get it clear. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good ball! Showing good feet. And here's Donadoni. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tonali. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice goes steaming forward, and the counter is on. Strong running down that left flank. Mateus. Rice goes sliding in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. Cross into the box. Climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ah, such a clever touch. Nice interception, well timed. Neymar. Manchester United in a very solid position, 2 to the good. And he's lost his man here. De Gea gets good distance on it. Mateus. Oh, that's clever. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Might be danger here. Shot, surely! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bojan Kirkic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. And he's certainly onside here. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get it through? Neymar. The message is clear. None shall pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Mateus. Bojan does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Bojan. Batistuta. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
Oh no, this does not look good. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Picked out brilliantly. He is through here. Lovely feet. Rice. Oh, it's a great ball here. Olise. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Roberto Carlos plays it long. That is good alertness. Now it's Batistuta. Mateus. Now it's Bojan.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mateus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work...
He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Spread neatly. Batistuta. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, he refuses to take the bait. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his...
He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's on it. Can he get away? Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Donadoni. Donadoni charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. That's a little off target. Mateus. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. Donadoni with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Donadoni has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. He's not got that quite right. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Driving forward. That's a sharp pass. Looking for options for movement. Played it. Big header! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, cracking ball. And a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's made its way to him. And now they can spring out of defence. Swung over. Now he's off and running. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mateus hurtling down that right flank. Drogba.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for and it was a reckless lunge.
To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And Batistuta! He's scored! And they are right back within touch! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So is this the start of a comeback? And he's been shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Drogba. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. And he's gone backward here. And he's in on goal. And it shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's gone loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Great ball, and he's in. Big chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So now the difference is 3. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Donatoni. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. He's kept it out just.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Can he finish? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Azar. Now it's Batistuta. Goes looking wide. That's a throw. Vardiol. Camavinga. Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Azar. Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's an imaginative pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So, a breakthrough already. Roberto Carlos. And he's intervened well there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Roberto Carlos. That's very neat. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. Van Bronckhorst is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Batistuta. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, delightful ball. Picked out brilliant. Chance for a shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a pretty loose pass. Rice. Szoboszlai. And it's made its way to him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's Azar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mateus. He shifted it to the flank. Vardiol. And here's Camavinga. Foot in. Rice. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, well measured. He might be in here! He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Soboslai getting this one clear. Rice. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's gone direct. Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And they are pulling clear here. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Bronckhorst. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rice. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Camavinga. And here's Azar. Ambitious ball here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Soboslai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pressing high and with purpose. Three 0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Van Bronckhorst to Azar, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space out wide. And he shoots! Loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Mateus clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vardiol. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the... And it's been given away. Vardiol. Well, that has not gone well. Now, that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's tidy. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. And he's certainly onside here. They've won a throw in. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Batistuta. Driving on and making good progress.
Pretty robust defending.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Soboslai getting this one clear. Now it's Batistuta. Van Bronckhorst. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That is a great pick out. That's really well cleared and smartly reclaimed. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? Tries a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Neymar powering forward here. Neymar. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are having a ball here. The final 5 minutes. And it's Camavinga. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Dink through. He has a look up. Vardiol. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Marquez. Van Bronckhorst. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that is that. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here A super contest in which they swept their opponent. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean,
Shot at goal! Oh, crossbar! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Played with speed from back to front. Van Nistelrooy. And he has been fouled there. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, super ball. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's had a hit! Koundé. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Neymar. Neymar. Donatoni. Spread it left. And that has left him in a heap. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out to the left flank. Neymar plays it in. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's made its way to him. Xavi Alonso. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's found a way through. Oh, what a ball! Chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Mateus. Marquinhos with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Cleared away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Roberto Carlos! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And we have our very first corner. Danger averted for now. And now they can spring out of defence. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he was quick to react. Roberto Carlos gets flagged offside. And that has been cut short. And it's Rice. It's a promising position. Played in by Roberto Carlos. That's a decent clearance. It's gone out for a throw-in. Donadoni stood his ground strongly. Zanetti gets it clear. Rice. Koundé.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he's played it. Donadoni! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Mateus. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he finish? And that was probably asking just too much. Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Zanetti. Donadoni has it in a wide position. This possibly the last play of the half. Roberto Carlos goes short. This looks promising. Matteo. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Zanetti. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. Well, that has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Roberto Carlos. Mateus. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And that's been shaped to shoot! Off the post! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Rice. Look at takes a shot! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rice. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now, he's got space here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Roberto Carlos delivers. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Van Dijk. He's found a way past. Can he get it through? And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he get on the end of this?
There they go, hunting again.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Neymar taking charge of the dead ball. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And when the manager... Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Just eases him off the ball.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive.
Chance for a shot! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Neymar goes for goal! He should have put that one away.
Neymar, clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Koundé. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's cut it out. And it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Great skill, that's nice. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Neymar. He's dribbled past his man here. He's going for goal! It's hit the upright. And that has been cleared. And it's Neymar. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Van Nistelrooy tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Manchester United can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Bojan. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Neymar! Oh, crossbar! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Deftly away. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Neymar. Has a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to a
terrific header! Off the post! Oh, in he goes again! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Van Nistelrooy. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Van Nistelrooy. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Akanji gets it away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Araujo cuts out the pass. Pressing high and with purpose. Vermaelen. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Vermaelen did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Nice looking ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, nicely intercepted. Goes looking wide. He's got away. Oh, that's delightful. And it's played in here. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Chance to deliver. Oh, important interception. Shapes to shoot! Mateus finds himself offside. Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Roberto Carlos. Araujo. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Mateus running with the ball. Akanji. Mateus. Oh, nice touch. And here's Donatoni. Oh, that's neat. And he's picked it up out wide. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now that is commitment to the cause. That has been slung wide. And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into this.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Manchester United got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Steaming on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A moment. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And he's picked it up out wide. Nice sequence of passes, this. Nice interception, well timed. And here's the chance to counter. Carvajal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's been shifted off it. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he can clear it away. Rice. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And here's Donatoni. That's very neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gets a good foot in there. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Donatoni. That is lovely. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's made its way to him. And they've been given a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Decent chance! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. Manchester United take the lead. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And this is Roberto Carlos. De Ligt with the clearance. Manchester United have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Ah, this looks sharp. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Carvajal. Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it through? Chips it through. Can he finish? He's got a goal! That is his ton, and does he not know it? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's Roberto Carlos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. Rashford. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. He's onside! De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Donadoni will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's picked his way through. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. De Gea claims comfortably. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has put paid to that. Donadoni crosses it into the area. Scholes. Now it's Rashford. And Carvajal. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's free, he has got space. Rijkaard with a fine tackle. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we are back underway. Adams has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now that's well seen too. Mateus. Donadoni. Neymar. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No way through there. Donadoni. No, he's not getting past him there. And he's picked out the run. He's found some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rashford. Knocks it out wide. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Manchester United really do look to have it all sewn up here. Neymar knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Neymar. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. There's the shot! And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Scholes. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now he's got space here. Oh, well measured. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Serginho. And it's Scholes. Looking to play him in. Well, that has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And this is Neymar. Serginho. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
No, that's been intercepted. Good ball, good take. Adams. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's gone loose.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yeah, I'd have picked... He gets big! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. He has spurned it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And he was quick to react. That's headed upfield.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Kane. And no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Cross goes in there. Oh, well played, well played. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Neymar. So what can they make of this? Howson. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mateus. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Kane. Rice. Mateus. Donadoni has created one goal already. Donadoni going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. Now it's Kane. Camavinga. He's in plenty of space here. Howson is there and he can get that shot at goal!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Roberto Carlos. Mateus. Donadoni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Jimenez has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Oh, that's delightful. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Kane.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is it.
He's had a shot! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Matheus Nunes. McAllister. Camavinga. And here's Kane. Kane! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. Header! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mathias Nunes. Oh, he's been caught on it here! McAllister. And it's Nunez. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are back on the way. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's a throw-in. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rice. Van Dijk. Oh, what a mistake! It's Camavinga. Driving forward. Chance, surely! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Mathias Nunes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Donatoni. He's picked his way through. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's a good ball. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, it's a great ball here. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable. that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Dundee United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Boyan! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And it didn't take... Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Messi. Kane. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now that's well seen too. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, some tackle that. And now the breakaway. And he's got the beating of his man. And a shot! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well,
goes for a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
well, this is turning...
Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot's on here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know...
Could be danger here. And the shot! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And Messi! They want to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Matheus Nunes engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Hazard! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there.
And that's it. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big.
He's having a shot! Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff finds himself offside. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Strokes it back. Great vision. And it's Roberto Carlos. Good read, needed to be. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mateus! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
He's shifting through the gears here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we have our very first corner. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos.
That's good play from him.
Played into the middle. It's out for a goal kick. Cruyff is herring after that one. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's played in low. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Some good work on the right flank here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. On the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. And that has left him in a heap. Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. Just too high.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Thuram. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Oh, just skips past his man. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that's a dangerous ball. He slings it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're quick to get it back. Nice bit of trickery. And he's managed to get free. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Manchester United on the spot for parity. That is some save from De Gea. And this is Roberto Carlos. Nesta gets it away. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Goulet. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Howson calmly anticipates. Roberto Carlos. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Donadoni. Goulet. And this is Hullet. Mateus. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet, good purposeful running this. Lahm receives it in a wide position. And he's straight offside. Mateus. Now it's Goulet. Cruyff. And the through ball. He's found some decent chance! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him...
Can he finish? It's in! Right back in the game! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
It's a promising position. And that has been clubbed away. And that's a throw-in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He is through here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This looks promising. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos goes short. Drilled in low. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And it's Hullet. That's tidy. Zanetti. It's a really well-measured ball. Mateus. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Danger averted for now. Played it early. Oh, that was vital. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Plenty to aim at here. Showing good feet. That's a throw. Oh, such a clever touch. Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And a chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Lam. They'll have one final crack at it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Bojan. Can he get it through? Oh, he's seen that early. Use the... It's Neymar! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Lam is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neymar, great defending, strong and determined. 5 minutes to add. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neymar gets to show off his quick feet. Rooney. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Harrison does really well to win the ball there. Linton. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's worked it through. And he's cut it out. De Gea with the clearance. Linton could move up a gear here. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Donadoni looks to get on the end of this. Matteus. Donadoni. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And that's been slipped through. He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
Oh, what's he done? Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Rafinha, Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's forced to go back. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Wits. Out towards the flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now he's off and running. Rafinha. Akanji gets over and intercepts. It's played through for him. Kilitshoy aimed beyond the defence. And he's away. Messi! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pings in across. And he's had it nicked. He's having a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. They're urging him to shoot. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the ball's gone astray. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for options for movement. Donadoni! Time and again they are repelled.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he shoots! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are having a ball here. Oh, some tackle that. Mateus, and it's made its way to him. Lovely bit of skill. A real chance! He has done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.